You ever see a car that makes you stop scrolling and go, "Wait, what is that?" Something that looks like it costs 50 grand but somehow doesn't? That's the NIO Firefly, China's latest curveball to the global EV game, and maybe one of the most surprising electric cars we've seen all year. At first glance, it looks like something straight out of a BMW or Mini showroom. Compact, sporty, and refined. It's got that European vibe, that premium finish, that confidence that says, "I belong downtown." But when you hear the actual price, you might just start rethinking everything you know about what a luxury car should cost. Because this little thing on this Firefly costs less than some people's used Honda Civics. When NIO revealed it, they didn't just build another electric city car. They aimed directly at the heart of the premium compact EV market. Think Mini Cooper SE Smart Derwan, even Tesla's future compact. Except instead of chasing minimalism, Firefly brings character. It's bold, futuristic, and proud to stand out. Let's talk looks first, because that's what hooks you immediately. At just over 4 meters long, small enough for city streets, but somehow still looks substantial. The proportions are tight, the stance is wide, and the lines are pure confidence. The front end has this sharp, sculpted look, and then there are those triple halo lights. 3 glowing rings on each side that feel alive, like the car is watching you. It's part insect, part spaceship, and totally unique. You won't confuse this thing with anything else on the road. Walk around the side and you'll see how clean it is. No messy details, no fake vents, just smooth curves and perfectly flush door handles. The wheels, two-tone, multi-spoke designs that look like they were lifted off a concept car. Even the rear lights carry that halo motif, soft arcs glowing like capsules of light. It's modern, expressive, and a little bit playful. If the Mini Cooper feels cute, the Firefly feels confident. If the Tesla feels serious, the Firefly feels fun. And the best part? It's not pretending to be something it's not. It knows it's a small car, but it's proud of it. Underneath that skin, NIO went all in on structure. Over 80% of the body is high-strength steel and aluminum. That means it's light but strong, safer, stiffer, and smoother on the road. When you shut the door, you get that deep, solid thunk sound that you only hear on cars twice the price. But the real wow moment happens when you open the door, step inside, and you'll realize why people keep calling this the Mini that makes Mini nervous. Right in the center sits a massive 13-inch Retina display. Thin bezels, crisp visuals, buttery smooth animations. The system boots in seconds. It's powered by NIO's Aster OS, an AI-driven interface that feels like something from the future. You can swipe, tap, or just say, "Hey Lumo," and the car responds instantly. "Hey Lumo, set the temperature to 22. Play chill beats. Change the ambient light to purple." In under a second, the cabin shifts. Lights pulse. Music flows, climate adjusts. It's immersive. More than 80% of the Firefly's functions can be controlled by voice. That's next-level convenience, especially in a car that starts around $11,000. The ambient lighting isn't just decoration. It reacts to what you do. Swipe up to increase temperature, and the light warms to orange. Turn the volume down and it cools to blue. Feels alive, responsive, almost like the car has a personality. And then there are the seats, heated up front, even in the base model. Higher trims get ventilated seats, 10-way power adjustments, lumbar support and massage. The upholstery is eco-friendly PU and fabric, soft, durable, stain-resistant. Every touch point feels premium. Dashboard, door panels, armrests, all wrapped in the same materials for a unified look. You won't find hard plastics where your hands naturally rest. And NIO didn't stop there. You can get a panoramic sunroof, a wireless phone charger, even a fragrance diffuser that subtly refreshes the cabin as you drive. When the 14-speaker Dolby Atmos system kicks in, you don't just hear your music, you feel it. The sound literally wraps around you. Close your eyes and it's like being inside a private concert. Now let's talk practicality, because what's beauty without brains? Despite being compact, the Firefly makes smart use of every inch. You get a small, 2-liter front trunk, perfect for a backpack or a charging cable, and up to 400 liters in the back. Fold the rear seats and it jumps to over 200 liters of cargo space. That's serious volume for a small hatchback. You've got hidden storage under the seats, clever cup holder placements, and a flat floor for easier movement. 5 seats total, though the back row is best for 2 adults and a kid. For city families, that's more than enough. And for daily life, groceries, kids, weekend getaways, it just works. The high roofline and 4.7-meter turning radius make parking effortless. Under the floor, you've got a 42.1 kW LFP battery feeding a rear-mounted motor with 141 horsepower and about 200 Newton-meters of torque. Rear-wheel drive. That's rare in this price range. Most cheap EVs go front-wheel, but NIO kept it pure. 0 to 100 in roughly 8 seconds. Top speed around 150 kilometers per hour. It's not a dragster, but it's plenty quick for everyday life. And then the real innovation, battery swapping. Instead of waiting at a charger, you drive into a NIO swap station, and in about 5 minutes, your depleted pack is replaced with a full one. No cables, no waiting. You literally drive in and out, while everyone else is still sipping coffee at the charging station. It also changes how you buy the car. With NIO's Battery as a Service, or BaaS model, you can purchase the Firefly without owning the battery, which drops the price by about $5,000 to $6,000. Then you just pay a small monthly fee, roughly $50, to rent the battery and access swap stations. It's genius. Lower price, less worry, and total flexibility. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where things get wild. The Firefly's starting price in China? 19,800 yuan, about 16,700 US dollars. The higher trim, still under 18,000. But with the battery rental model, the starting price falls to around 73,800 yuan, about $11,000. Let that sink in. $11,000 for a car that looks and feels like it belongs in the premium segment. Compare that to a Toyota Corolla at 25 grand, a Mini Cooper at 30, or a basic EV like a Nissan Leaf at 35. The Firefly gives you more tech, more design, and arguably more personality for less than half the price. And it's not some unsafe plastic box either. It's earned 5-star safety ratings under China's NCAP system, aiming for equivalent Euro standards. 9 airbags come standard, including a center airbag between the front seats and full-length curtains. It's loaded with active safety tech too, lane assist, autonomous emergency braking, adaptive cruise, even self-parking. So yeah, it's affordable, but it's not cutting corners. Now, to be fair, there are challenges. NIO's European rollout for the Firefly has been slower than expected, partly due to building service networks from scratch, and partly because of tariffs. The EU slapped over 20% extra duty on Chinese EVs in late 2024, which could dent the Firefly's pricing advantage overseas. Also, the battery swap infrastructure isn't widespread yet outside of China. So if you live in a region without swap stations, you're relying on chargers like everyone else. Range claims, around 420 kilometers under CLTC testing, dropped to around 300 in real-world driving. Depending on speed, weather, and driving style, then there's perception. Let's be honest, in the West, people still hesitate when they hear cheap Chinese car. Trust takes time and reputation takes years. But that's exactly what makes Firefly interesting. Because every few decades, a car comes along that changes people's expectations. Think about it. Japanese cars in the 70s were laughed at before they dominated. Korean cars in the 2000s were mocked before they outlasted the competition. Now it might just be China's turn. The Firefly feels like the start of something bigger, a signal that the future of affordable, premium EVs might not come from Germany or California anymore. It might come from Shenzhen or Hefei. And honestly, it's hard not to root for innovation like this. Because what NIO has done here isn't just about making an electric car cheaper. They've made it desirable. It's not an appliance. It's an experience. Something that makes you smile when you walk up to it. Something that looks more expensive than it is. So here's the question I'll leave you with. If the NIO Firefly rolled into your city tomorrow, fully loaded, priced around $25,000 out the door, would you take the leap? Would you trust it to carry your family, your daily commute, your weekends away? Or would you wait for the familiar badges, Tesla, Mini, Toyota, to catch up? Because ready or not, the EV world is shifting, and this little Firefly might just be the spark that lights up a whole new era.